Dear friends, this reflection is for sixth Sunday of Easter. The sixth Sunday of Easter brings us to the very heart of Christian life. Jesus gives us simple yet demanding truth. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. These words are not merely advice. They are the foundation of discipleship. In a world filled with noise, confusion, and self-centeredness, Jesus calls us back to something clear and concrete. Love that is lived, love that acts, love that obeys. True love is not emotional feelings alone. It's a decision, a commitment, a way of life. The readings today help us understand what this looks like. In the Acts of the Apostles, Philip goes to Samaria, a place of division, and proclaims Christ. People are healed, lives are changed, and joy fills the city. But the mission is completed when Peter and John come, lay hands on them, and they receive the Holy Spirit. This reminds us that Christian life is not individualistic. Faith is lived in community, and the Holy Spirit is essential. Without the Holy Spirit, we cannot live the commandments of Jesus. With the Spirit, ordinary people becomes instruments of extraordinary love. The psalm invites us, the whole earth to cry with joy. And why is that? Because those who encounter God cannot remain silent. Real faith always overflows. If we truly experience God's love, it will be seen in how we live, how we speak, and how we treat others. St. Peter takes this even deeper. He tells us to always be ready to give a reason for our hope, but with gentleness and respect. This is crucial today. Many people argue, judge, and attack, but the Christian responds differently. Even in suffering, even when misunderstood, we choose goodness over revenge. And that is why, because Christ himself suffered for us. His love was not reactive, it was sacrificial. And that is the kind of love he commands us to live. So, what are the commandments of Jesus Christ? They are not complicated, but they are challenging. Love one another as he has loved us. Forgive those who hurt us. Serve others humbly. Trust God instead of worrying. Give generously. Remain faithful and hopeful. And he also warns us, do not return evil for evil. Do not judge or condemn. Do not be consumed by material things. Do not lose hope or turn back. These commandments are not restrictions. They are the path to true freedom and joy. Let us bring this into real life through examples. From the Old Testament, we remember Joseph, who was betrayed by his own brothers and sold into slavery. Years later, when he had power, he did not take revenge. Instead, he forgave them and saved them from famine. That is exactly what Christ teaches. Do not return evil for evil, but overcome evil with good. From the New Testament, we look at Stephen, the first martyr. As he was being stoned, he did not curse his enemies. He prayed, Lord, do not hold this sin against them. That is the commandment of Jesus Christ lived perfectly. Forgive even when it costs everything. From the saints, we think of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. She served the poorest of the poor, people abandoned and forgotten. She once said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." She lived the commandment of love in the simplest and most powerful way through daily acts of service. From the modern world, a powerful example is Nelson Mandela. After years of imprisonment and injustice, he chose forgiveness over revenge. Instead of dividing his nation, he worked for reconciliation. He showed that love and forgiveness are stronger than hatred. These examples show us that the commandments of Jesus are not impossible. They are lived realities. These examples show us that the commandments of Jesus are not impossible. They are lived realities. But they require courage. They require grace. They require the Holy Spirit. And this is where the gospel gives us hope. Jesus does not just command, he promises. He sends the advocate, the Holy Spirit, who helps us, guides us, and strengthens us. We are not alone. When it is hard to forgive, the Spirit helps us. When it is hard to love, the Spirit gives us strength. When we feel weak, the Spirit lifts us up. In today's world, we see the opposite of what Jesus teaches. Division, anger, revenge, anxiety, selfishness. People are quick to judge and slow to love. But the Christian is called to be different, not by words alone, but by life. A life that loves when it is difficult, forgives when it is painful, and hopes when it seems impossible. The Eucharist reminds us of this. Before Jesus gives his body and blood, he kneels and washes feet. That is the meaning of his commandments. To receive him is to become like him, to serve, to love, to give ourselves for others. So the question is not, do I know the commandments? The real question is, am I living them? Because in the end, love is not what we say, love is what we do. So the question for us for meditation is, if Jesus Christ looks at my life today, will he see his commandments live in my actions, especially in how I love, forgive, and serve others? God bless you.